welcome back to the 7th guest VR. We're going to be going into the bathroom. It is now, as it says there, the 11th hour. Before we do that, though, I just want to see Martine's death scene from the bottom of the stairs. See from a different perspective. Here we go.
My, Miss Martine. The things I've seen. You and your little lackey.
Out of my way, wino.
I'm sober as an ice cream soda on New Year's Eve.
I think it's a pretty good line.
What are you hiding?
I said move. Oh, you don't have the guts, old hag.
Ta-ta. I'd rather be an old hag than a dead whore.
I wanted to see if we could see Martine's ghost at the bottom of the stairs. It seems like she fades out. It seems like she does fade out. But she does drop this. It's Dutton's knife, the top of his cane. Also, I noticed that when she fell down the stairs, we could hear a crack. And that just reminds me that when we saw the scene with Martine and Edward earlier on in front of the stairs, it ended with her cracking her neck. So I guess foreshadowing that she would die at the bottom of the stairs with a broken neck. And also, a record has appeared. What? Oh yeah, that's right. Forget about that. Ka-flash. Alright, what message does Mr. Stauf have for us at 11 p.m.? Well, Julia sounds like she's having a good time.
The upstairs bathroom has seen better days. It may not be a good place to freshen up, but it's still a good place to hide.
Alright, well, we already figured that our next destination was the bathroom, as it's kind of the only option we have at the moment. We've explored and solved almost every room. Only 3 children left in those pictures.
Boy, Auntie Julia's got a little treat for you.
You know, you wouldn't think there'd be many places to hide in the bathroom. Maybe Stauf has a real fancy one. No, it's about the size you would expect of a bathroom. Well, where would we put this? Do we notice anything that needs a valve, a turning? We can hear something happening in there. Put this down for the moment. Can't seem to open this. Key. Sink. Ah. Yes, indeed. Key was indeed in sink. And it looks like we need a second key. And I assume the other one's not just here. No. Can we look in it? Ow. Hit my chair, as I will do from time to time. Okay. Oh, it's real bad. Oh, what does this have to say? Key in there. Okay, not in here. So like I was gonna fish around in here. No. Nothing to be found. Well, okay, it flushes. The plumbing still does work. But let me back off for a second and then move forward. And, you know, surprising that the toilet still works, considering the state of the house. I guess the demons, even the demons know.
Roach Hotel.
The demons know that it's important to have a functional bathroom. Also, I guess Tad was the one who was in here to solve this puzzle. Before we look at that, can I pull the plug in this bathtub? There we go. Well, it's a lever. Yeah, this needs a cleaning. Doesn't seem that anything is in there. Toothpaste. We do have lines going across. Oh. Is that something up there? I mean, it does say use the lantern. There's like a piece of paper, but I can't reach that paper. There's a spider up there. Yeah, a number of spiders. Let's see, where does this path end? That trail just ends right there. Another paper with a lantern drawing. Another spider. Hands, hands, hands. And more spiders with the number 7. That path just goes... Looks like it just stops right there. Doesn't go anywhere. Can I pull these? No, I can't pull those open. Can I get this? Okay, no, just using the lantern makes it do that, and then releasing it makes it do that. Do I need to make the spiders move along the path somehow? Maybe that's what we're doing. Oh, there are some paintings in here. Well, let's... Oh, anything down? No, just some soap. Let's take a look at what we have here. Okay, 4 cylinders, a cockroach in one, a button for it to turn on the electricity, a lever that opens these. Okay, I'm going to want to make the spiders crawl into them? Maybe? Like, get them to go along the path up into these? Gotta get all 4 filled up, and then press the button? Seems like something we might be doing. But how do I get them to move around? And what do we do with this? Have we seen anything that needs something? Oh, wait. A roach came out. Okay, so it's not the spiders.
Whoops. Good thing I'm not afraid of spiders.
The spiders will eat the roaches. Alright, so came out of there, went up this path, got eaten by a spider.
And there's another one.
Going that way. It's going the same path.
Whoa, where did you come from? Let's take better care of this one.
Did one come out? Yeah, there it is. How do we take care of it? I don't seem to be controlling where it's going. It's going to follow this path.
Whoops.
What? Oh, okay. There was a spider on the hand... Oh, a spider in the handprint. Gotta block that spider. Can I just, like, put something in front of it? To stop it from coming out? Don't know if that's how this is gonna work. It hasn't moved. It's still there. Like, it hasn't teleported back to where it started from. So, maybe that's what we need to do. Yeah, okay. It got past that. But then there are other hands there. Should I just put my own hands over them? Because I don't really know what else... There's not really anything else in the room that I could cover those with. Just doing that, maybe, is what it is. Then going up. Alright, then... I'm gonna want that paper to go down. So, forcing the roach to go to the right. And then it gets up to there, and I'm gonna want to make that paper go up there. So it has to take the down path. And then more spiders. I guess I should... Am I just going to use my own physical hands to do that? Maybe. And then... Well, it has a fork in the road. Either it goes back to the mirror, or to the right up there. But how does it decide? How does it decide? Well, I need to put my hand there anyway. Is there a way to ensure that it's going to go to the right side? I don't know. Well, let's just... There's a coin. Let's get that. Let's put it in action. Let's see if this works. Only way to learn is by doing. It seems like it just goes along the same path regardless of whether or not I'm using the lantern. Okay, hands over holes. Yep, that worked. Now I'm going to want to make that go down. It has to go that way. Then I'm going to want to make that go up. Okay. It's coming down here. I'm going to have to use my hands, cover these holes. Here it come. And then this one. Alright, how does... So which way is it going to go? I mean, I'm going to put my hand here. But, let's see, is it going to go to left or right? Going to the right, okay.
That's one.
Yeah, okay. 2 to go. So, there are roaches that come out of the sink. I suppose there are no other places for them to come out. Yeah. That's roachless now. Oh, wait, no. Over here. Okay. That's what this is for. Alright. So it's going to come out of there. It's going to go up. We're going to want to use that on the paper. It's going to go this way. Up. Spider, though. Spider's up there. If there's a fork in the path behind this, I can't see it. Yeah, because that's a dead end. And then we have a path down there. Like, I can't move this out of the way. Just doesn't move aside or anything. So that's puzzling. Don't see there's anything I can do to stop it if it goes up here. So there... Oh, wait. I moved this down. Because there was something blocking it. Is it gonna, like, walk on this to go down here? Maybe it does that. Maybe that's what I had to do. We'll only find out once we try. Here it come. Gonna go to the left. Then... Yeah, okay, okay, that is what we had to do. We had to do that, make a ramp so it would walk down there.
Come and join your friend.
Right. One more, which is from the sink. Okay, the sink. So, regardless of which one we turn on, it's going to go over here, it's going to go up, and it's going to get got by a spider. Do you see any way of preventing that from happening? It's going to want to go across the mirror to here. And across here, I'm going to have to block that with my hand. Then it's going to go up here to the final one. Can I, like... Oh, can I... Okay, I can bother these, and they're going to crawl down. I see, I see. They don't stay down there for long, though. So timing is going to be pretty tight. Down, 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 down. Unless I can just keep bothering them. Yeah, okay, I can. Put my hand over this. Alright. And it looks like our cockroaches and puzzle problem is solved.
Yes, all of them are trapped.
Alright, time to electrocute them? There we go. The children love it. Everyone has one of these in their bathroom, right?
Are you here?
Oh no, I need to hide.
Where are you hiding? I wouldn't say it's a great hiding place. I mean, there really isn't a hiding place in here, is there? There we go.
Boy, are you here? You're in terrible danger. You must come with me right now. What is your name?
It's Tad.
Yes, Tad. My name is Hamilton. Give me your hand.
Oh, there you are. Oh, nice and clean. It's time to meet Mr. Stauf.
And Julia with the headshot on Hamilton. 12 o'clock. Well, at least the bathroom's nice and clean. Well, unfortunately, I mean, I guess we knew what was going to happen to Hamilton. And 2 portraits left. And I guess the only place to go now is the attic. Because, yes, it did say it was 12 o'clock, and the grandfather clock in the attic was going to open at 12, so the answer to that wasn't going... The Grand Hall is back in its former glory. No longer dank and dusty, it's all bright and shiny. But yes, the grandfather clock said it was going to open at 12, so the answer to that wasn't moving the hands, it was just waiting until midnight. Alright, is this Stauf's final message to us? There we go.
This is my last warning. The attic is strictly off limits. Don't let me catch anyone sticking their nose where it does not belong.
He's really quite stern about that. But this whole game is about sticking our nose where it doesn't belong. So, what's wrong with sticking it in one more place? Oh yeah, the upstairs as well. The upstairs corridor. It was all bright and cheery. Reminiscent of better days. But we can't think about that. Martine laughing. Well, Martine doesn't have too much to laugh about right now. We can't think about this part of the house. There's only one part of the house we need to think about now, as we have arrived at the midnight hour. And this clock, yes, it has opened.
Oh, Mr. Stauf.
And Julia has Tad at gunpoint, bringing him to Stauf. Yeah, Stauf's bedroom is unlocked, but to get to it, we need to get through the chapel and the ritual room. So at midnight, Julia brought Tad to Henry Stauf. But to get to there, I guess we need to solve a puzzle. So, is it just a matter of...
I never was. Arrogant and selfish. And out of luck.
Indeed. So do we just have to put them in the clock? Or do we take the figures out of the clock and put them somewhere else? Hamilton is in the house, in the bathroom. Yeah. We did see a body in the bathroom. Whose was it? Well...
Hamilton Temple. A life devoted to pretense, but yearning for real magic. Real power.
Yeah, so Hamilton, I don't know if Hamilton really mentioned it so far, but the reason Hamilton's here... Okay, Edward's gone. So, what are we do? Are we just putting them in the clock, or are we doing something else with them? Yeah, the reason Hamilton's here is because he's tired of his whole life being a sham, a charade. Rather, he wanted real magic. And Henry Stauf had that magic. So, okay, that vanished. So, do I want to put him in the clock, or do...
Martine Burden. Manipulative Martine. Why cultivate skills when you have the looks?
I mean, there is a skill to that. Actually, of course, what we're doing here is we're matching up the figures to where they died, right? Of course. It never seemed like we solved this house puzzle, and that's because that is the solution, isn't it? Where did everyone die? Martine died in front of the stairs. Hamilton is already where he died.
Eleanor Knox. Weak-willed and always afraid, but with a dormant power.
Yes, but unfortunately, she never got to use that power. She said she wanted to help children, but in the end, she was not able to live up to her potential, as so many of us never will.
Julia Heim. Always looking back and growing more bitter by the minute.
That can be poisonous. But she's not dead yet. She is going up to the attic, so... In the attic, we see an adult and a child. This is probably the ritual room. Spoilers now of what's going to happen to Julia in the ritual room.
Tad Gorman. A pure soul. The one who will let us in.
Alright, they need to sacrifice a pure soul. And that's why they wanted Tad. But of course, there are others.
Brian Dutton. All business, no remorse. Out for glory and no one to watch his back.
And also the first one to die. In the music room. Yeah, we gotta go get Edward again. Of course, Edward's death happened right here. In front of this very house. Upon this very point. Right here. The children love. The children love that the people were murdered here. I found out where everyone died. And now, we have this door with 7 lights over it. I guess it's now time to go into the ritual room. Well, no, we're in the chapel. Okay, I guess the ritual room was that little... Whoops, hold on. Okay, no, I'm misreading it. This room right here, that's the crawl space. The ritual room is this one. That's still locked. Chapel and Stauf's bedroom are open, and we are in the chapel. Yoink.
Round and round in circles, every night. And every night, you become weaker.
But what is Henry talking about?
Poor Tad. Poor little urchin. We can give you what you want. What you want.
What did Tad want? We know what everyone else wants. A record? Should we go back down to listen to this? I didn't expect there to be another record. And another coin. Of course, everyone being tempted with their heart's desires. Brian Dutton was money. For Martine... I don't have... Okay, I can't go back with that record. I have to use it in that room. Brian was money. Martine was fame. Edward, well, wanted money, but that was because he was going to be put in prison if he wasn't able to pay his debts. Eleanor wasn't really tempted by anything. It was just more like she came here because Edward, her husband, really needed the money. But she was hesitant about the whole thing. Yeah, she actually didn't want to be here, as opposed to many of the others. Hamilton wanted magic. Real magic. Julia wants youth.
Another puzzle? Oh, I don't have time for this.
Julia's done with puzzle. What am I doing with this record? Do I see anything to play this record on? I can't take it out of the room. Oh no. There's one right here. It's quite large and quite obvious, and it's right in front of me. Never mind. Okay, grab. No? Grab. There we go.
Toymaker, here are commands. The sacrifice. The ritual. Bring him to us. The boy is the key. Their fate has been sealed. You will get your wish.
We already know that the voices want the boy. That is no surprise to us. Alright, this window's sending in moonlight to the door. I guess it needs to look like that. Swan on one side, snake on the other. Ah. I see. Alright, yeah, pull that down so we can get a good look at it. Alright, so something has to be changed here. Hold on. I'm running up against my chair again. Does seem like it snaps into positions. Not quite. That seems like that could be good. Maybe not. Okay, so the way I'm looking at it, the top tentacle comes out of like the top of it. The way this has it, the top one is like going to the left. There's like a space right immediately on top, so I don't think I have that right. Now the eye, sort of diagonal. This one, the eye does look level, horizontal. Like, the positions of the tentacles seem like that's correct, but the eye is not. No, just checking to see if these are buttons that you can press. They are not. Okay, now the eye is vertical. Just gonna keep doing this. Because it seems like in these positions the tentacles line up. It's just that it's not... The whole thing needs to be rotated. So let's just keep doing that. Let's see if we get what we need. Will this one be it? That's it. There we go.
There. Now I can go in.
All right. Ah.
Oh, Mr. Stauf!
Please, not in there! There's something terrible on the other side!
Listen, when you get to my age, the other side is all you think about. Get in, you little brat.
All right. And in they went.
When we go through these doors...
I see. This is the point of no return. Let's see. Progression. Completed rooms 15 out of 17. Found coins 20 out of 15. Stauf chronicled. Oh. There's a 12th chronicle. There's like one... It says that we didn't get one. Like the other ones, like completed rooms, yeah, we haven't completed all the rooms. Coins, I don't really care about that. But I did want to see all of the Stauf stuff. I don't suppose there's one in here. I didn't see one, and those things are kind of obvious. Actually, what's this door? Stauf's bedroom. It says it's completed. Maybe there are no puzzles in here? But maybe there is something for us to find. Okay, this is... Okay, there it is. This...
For me? Let Let us in, Tad. You're the key. Open our realm. Open our realm.
My dear young one, well, after all, you're its most important guest. Even though we have never met, we have something very special in common. We are both meant for greater things. And tonight, we will be part of something very special indeed. After tonight, we'll say it again. Our final game is about to begin. Your friend, Henry.
All right. Well, here was Tad's box. And here's, look, yep, the final slip. The final Henry slip.
After years of silence, 6 people from Harley suddenly received who never took notice of that once lonely beggar. But now he would have their full attention. Now he would get his wish. Revenge.
Right, and there's Stauf up in the attic watching the guests arrive. So while we've been talking about the wishes of the guests, Henry himself had a wish, and that was for revenge for the way his life turned out. By the way, I'm sorry if the audio has been cutting out here and there. I've noticed a bunch of achievements have been popping, and the recorder does stop recording sound when the achievement is on screen. I don't know why that is. Also, you're not able to see the achievements. So sometimes the sound will just stop for apparently no reason. 7/9/28. One more record.
The guests behave like little marionettes. Everything is going to plan. In all these years, the voices never wronged me yet. They know what's going to happen. The realm will open. Then I'll have my revenge on everyone who crossed me. But I need the blood of the boy. One last soul. The 7th guest. And he's already here. Be patient, Henry, be patient. It'll all be over soon.
Alright, Stauf trusting the voices. They've never done him wrong. Even when people have. The voices never have.
They never knew what Stauf had planned for them. Too greedy to notice.
Heinrich von Stauffenberg, 6 years, St. Mary's Orphanage, New Haven, 1887. His full name. Yes, they never anticipated what Stauf had planned for them, but to be fair, it would be difficult to predict that. Let's get that. Poughkeepsie, it says. The name is crossed out. Was Stauf married once? I don't think that came up in his origin story. And here is Stauf's figure.
Henry Stauf. The toy maker, our mediator, our puppet. Anger is so easy to guide.
Well, it doesn't sound like the voices have any love for old Henry. He is just another person to manipulate. These paintings are not changing. But I mean, this room is not dark and damp. It's full color. No puzzles to be solved here. I don't think there's anywhere that we would be putting Henry in this room. We'll just leave his figure there. Stauf Chronicles 12 out of 12, and that is the thing I cared about. Though it does say completed rooms 15 out of 17. The only room left is the ritual room. Is there something else we haven't done? 1. Okay, storage room. Storage room doesn't have anything to complete, I guess. But let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm counting 19 rooms here. And everything has a blue aura, including Stauf's bedroom. Except the ritual room. It's the one place that doesn't. Well, I don't think there's anything for us to do here. If there is a place for the Stauf figurine to go, I'm not noticing it. So perhaps it is time to enter the ritual room and see what happened on that night all those years ago when Julia brought Tad to Stauf.
All this has happened before. I couldn't confront the toy maker. I panicked and the other children pulled me away to a place outside of time. But even there, time runs out. That's a doll. Of me? Let's fix my doll. We might be able to stop this horrible curse. Now where's that nose?
Well, let's see what we have. I guess this needs a couple of things. Yeah, I can't grab that. I think I need to find whatever it is I need to put there. Well, according to the model of the house that we saw, the ritual table had a child's shape on it, and an adult shape like right about here, next to the altar. I'm not seeing anything to interact with. There's only the glowing box over here. But it looks like there's like something here, like a knight and a sword that maybe is supposed to be put in there, but we don't have those. Right? The face turns into a completed face. I can't interact with the doll face, as is. Did I hear something? No, I don't think I did. Oh. Okay, no, they're there. Wait, what happened? They're there now. Those two things? Was it because I picked this up? I don't know why that would be the case. But the knight and the sword are there now. They were not there before. Oh, maybe did I just have to hold the... Okay, I had to hold the lantern on it until they appeared. And I was holding the lantern on it while I reached over to grab this and look at it. That's what happened there. Okay. Let's see. Well, we want to get the knight to the other side. I assume we don't want to stab her. with the sword. Probably that's not what we don't want to do. Can the sword move up and down? Well, hold on. I don't think it's... I kind of doubt that's the solution there. It does make a click when I put it all the way to the end, though. But the box is not solved. Alright. So the sword can go through both of them. If it's through the knight, knight can't go up and down. Sword is now through lady. Knight can move up and down. Oh, okay, okay. I was wondering, how do I move it across? Okay, we can move it across like that. There we go. That makes it simple. And now we can stab both of them. And that's obviously the answer. Alright. Here's the nose. Got your nose.
Great, my nose is back. But my face, it's still a mess. Can you push all the pieces in?
Sure, I guess. Oh, it's like one of these. Okay. Let's see. Mm-hmm. And then we could do that, but I'm not going to be able to get it because there's one remaining now. Do you like how the eyeballs are following my finger? Ah, no, this is going to come back when I push that. Okay. I can't push the ones that are already down. Those are down. So I can only push the ones that are coming up, if you were wondering. Oh, hold on. No, this one came up. That one did come up. So it's basically Lights Out, but with a doll's face. And I do keep going back into the same patterns, don't I? But how to avoid doing that? No. No. Can't push the nose. The nose doesn't come up. That won't do it. Maybe? There we go.
You did it! Only together can we stop him. And we must stop him now.
Mr. Stauf. I have your boy. Shall I tell you my wish?
Your wish, but of course.
I wish to be young again, to know everything that I know now, but without the wrinkles and the backaches. I could just start over. Things would be so different.
It has to be your wish.
This is perfect. Perfect. No! This is too much. Change me back. Help!
Youth is wasted on you. But here you are. We've been waiting for you for such a long time.
Are you really the toy maker?
I was. But with their help, I've become so much more. And so can you.
So can you.
One final game.
No! Let me go! I want to go home!
That's not how I run my business. I settle things the old-fashioned way. Winner takes all.
Winner takes all. It's so cold here. So empty. This is where they live. The whispers, the voices. And they're hungry. They want a new home.
All right. Looks like we've entered the game board.
Feels really bad. Be careful.
And unfortunately, Julia did get her wish, but her wish didn't quite turn out the way she wanted it to.
There's something up there. Let's see. His final game has not begun yet. We need to start it.
Mm-hmm. Like this?
That lens. Try attaching it to your lantern.
Behold, my most glorious creation. You'd better learn quickly. Your life depends.
You know, one thing that this VR remake of The Seventh Guest hasn't had as of yet is a game where we actually play against Stauf. We've just been solving puzzles and not actually been playing a game against him. Looks like we're doing that now, and we're going to have to learn the rules as we go.
You can't move them until you roll first.
All right.
Bring us into your world. Use your lantern to select and guide the souls. You rolled a 1. That can sometimes be a good thing.
Hope so.
You can skip a ring if you're on the right symbol.
But what's the right symbol? All right, we pick that and then go there. The only thing we can do.
Well done, Professor. Now it's my turn. Let's go this way instead.
All right. So I'm assuming we...
Voices at all costs.
I'm assuming we don't want to run into the tornado. All right, well, I guess that's a 2. Kind of only one thing we can do there.
Now it's my turn.
Curses!
Okay.
It's supposed to be on my side.
All right, so he's susceptible to the voices as well. Evening the odds. I don't know if anything happens if, like, my piece runs into his. Oh, it looks like I can bypass him, maybe. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, I took his, and he went back to the beginning.
Now it's my turn. Your move.
Alright, the tornado's coming our way. Is there anything we can do to stop that? It kind of only looks like there's one place we can go. What if I started my second soul on...
In that little tiny mind of yours.
It's thinking.
My turn.
Thinking hard.
And now, it's your turn.
4. Okay. Whoop. Okay.
Curses! Are they supposed to be on my side?
So let's see. The symbol on the floor that it was on is 1 and 2, so... I'm not sure. Did it have to choose between 1 space or 2 spaces, and it chose 2? I don't actually know. We're figuring out how the game works as we go.
Delay all you want. The outcome is inevitable.
Okay, over there.
And now, it's your turn.
4 again.
That
All right, so
was pointless.
yeah, it seems so. Now we've kind of gone around the ring. How do we get into the middle ring? Is what we need to work out. Okay, no, I'm sorry. We are continuing on. I thought for a second that we ended up back at the start. No, it's like a spiral. There's a symbol there.
For now.
Alright, so that's a good symbol.
The cycle will be broken.
And I guess the tornado starts from the center, so we're gonna have to get to a space that protects us. So let's not move him for right now. See if he'll remain safe.
It's my turn.
Okay, was. Oh, okay.
How convenient.
Yeah, he went from the first ring to the second one.
Now, it's your turn.
Okay, they did say that if you roll a 1, that lets you skip certain spaces. So there are some squares where there's like an arrow pointing to the inner ring. Maybe if you get a 1 on one of those squares, it lets you go to the inner one. Okay, so let's see. That one I have over there. Yeah, okay, it's gonna let me go here. But what does that symbol mean now?
Meaning of this.
It's on a yellow space. Don't know. Oh, that means I get to go again, I guess. 1 again. Let's see. Can he go, like, further on? Yeah. I can just move him in there. Move him, like, way ahead.
Your turn, Professor.
Okay. So let's see. 3 spaces can get this guy to the center.
This is safe.
Okay, he's on a force field. Alright, so... that can get him there. Okay, so now I have saved a piece.
We need to save 2 more.
But he rolled a 1. So if he moves, yeah, he's gonna get mine and put it back to the beginning.
Back you go.
Still, the tornado is right there, so...
It's your turn.
Tornado is... oh no, the tornado went past. I wonder, does the tornado move by the amount of... Because I rolled a 2, it didn't move 2 spaces. I wonder if that's how that works. Okay, it moved 3 spaces. So it does roll the. It does move the same spaces that we have on our die. All right, so I could move that guy into the inner ring, but the tornado's coming, so I won't do that, I guess.
Let me show you how it's done.
All right, he's got a piece out.
Gotcha.
So what is this space? What does this symbol mean here? Okay, that's... Right, that's the free turn. That's 1. Can I move him in? Yeah.
What? My turn.
That was pointless. My turn.
Oh, he's got a free turn?
Can go again.
Oh, he's got a 4. He's gonna move my bat. Yeah.
Ta-ta.
Mine went back to the start. Alright, he has the advantage now. Though...
That was pointless.
if the tornado appears before he gets... There we go. Yeah, because that purple space, that summons the tornado, doesn't it? I assume that's what that does. Oh, he got him.
Curses! Are they supposed to be on my side?
Okay, that's a force field. Keep him there for now.
Don't move.
Move this one out a little bit.
That won't help you. You'll move.
Ah, went just right by him, unfortunately. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So 4 would put him on the space. Yeah, I might as well just move this guy. And that's on a force field. Good.
Safe from the tornado there.
One. Can I move? Tornado's back.
Portal must be opened.
Can I move him? No, I cannot. Just move him then.
Your turn, Professor.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, he'll be vulnerable if I move him 3 ahead. That'll give me a free turn.
Great, an extra roll.
1. Okay, that's what I want. No, we already established that he's not on a space that can move him in. What about him? No. He is not. I might as well just move him up ahead.
That won't help you.
Okay,
Let's go this way.
Yeah, he got to move in one, unfortunately.
It's your turn.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3 now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Might as well just move him. Oh, he got me.
It's your turn.
No!
That one got.
Oops. Cheer up. There's always next time.
Stauf is in a slight lead at this point.
Your turn, Professor.
Let's see. Summoning the tornado is not going to help because he's already past that. So that's not going to do anything for me. All right, so let's just take that, move that over there.
Now it's my turn.
Right, and he's out of there.
One more, and we'll be unstoppable.
One more? I mean, we each have two. We each have two spaces left. Well, unfortunately, the tornado's back. So I guess my character there is going to get got by the... Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We will see.
That was point.
Yeah, 2. Okay, yeah. Tornado went past.
Are you starting to see just how futile this really is?
Alright, we got 4. Which lets us go here.
We'll help you. Excellent. Just one more soul to go.
Okay, I guess you got to get 3 in, not 4. Oh, that's what I wanted.
Curses! Aren't they supposed to be on my side?
You know, the voices are whimsical in their ways. Let's see. All right, I can get a free roll here.
We get another turn.
4.
We get another turn.
Oh, yeah, that was another free space. I keep saying free space. I should say second roll.
The portal must be opened.
All right, so let's see. Yeah, he can move in one, but the tornado's here. What are the chances that he's going to get to someplace that can protect him? Well, I guess we have to try it. If we get past the tornado... If we can get past the tornado, we've got it. Okay. Tornado went past. And we only have a few spaces to go. Four spaces will take us past the center, which means the tornado can't get us if it respawns. I don't think there's anything that could stop us.
Reach to the toy maker.
I don't think there's anything that can stop us now.
This one is safe.
And that's 2. Which lets us get in here.
How can this be?
Stauf can't believe it.
I remember everything. Now there's only one thing left to do.
Should I head down there? One more spirit scene to watch? That was a fun puzzle. I was actually a lot easier than I remember Games vs. Stauf being in the 7th Guest and the 11th Hour. Actually winning it on the first try. The original games were not like that. Should I stand here? Should I get closer? Oh, maybe I should walk up to it myself. Here we go.
The portal must be opened. You failed us, Toymaker!
No! This can't be! They told me what to do!
Henry Stauf! Your spell has been broken!
No! They told me what to do!
Oh, looks like I can move around. And everything fades.
It's you. We are both him. It's okay, we're free now. Now and forever.
The house remained hungry as ever. As for the Toymaker, he seemed to have vanished. But real boogeymen rarely disappear for good.
Yes, so the character we're playing as turns out that we are the ghost of Tad. The ghost we've been seeing of... Oh, but we hear a laugh. The ghosts we've been seeing, of course, have been memories, so we've been seeing the memory of Tad on that night, but the character we're playing as is actually the ghost of Tad. And looks like that's the end. It did say that boogeyman rarely stay dead, which, you know, would be a neat, maybe hint at there being a port of the 11th hour. I would like that. I would like that. And hopefully this game does well enough to consider doing it.
Let's take the time to find out what's inside. Away from all this wind and rain. The 6 arrive, the 5
Well, I'm glad that they had the vocal version of the main theme as the credits theme. I'm glad that they had that in here. All right. We completed the game. It says 99%. Don't know what the 99 is. Does that include not finding all the coins? Maybe. Maybe that's what it means. Don't know what else it would mean. But that's been the Seventh Guest VR. I like this a lot. Like, I was surprised when they first said they were doing a remake of the Seventh Guest in VR, because it was kind of hard to imagine what that was going to be, and I think that they did a great job at reinterpreting the game for VR. The volumetric video was great. You know, when you hear that this game is going to get a remake, you think that maybe the characters are going to be, you know, polygons, because, you know, that's how you do things now. So the idea that they actually recorded new FMV for this game and did it in this volumetric process so you can see it from all angles in VR, I think was I think the effect worked out very well. I liked it a lot, and yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. The only complaint, of course, is that it's a pretty short game. The original Seventh Guest is also short, but the thing is, the puzzles in that game tended to be really hard. So it would probably take you longer to go through the original if you're not getting any hints or anything. If you're just trying to do it all on your own. Some of those puzzles are no joke, including like an infamous unsolvable one with newer computers. You know, something I forgot about when we were in the basement. In the original game, there is an infamous game against Stauf where you're looking through a microscope. And you're playing like... It was basically sort of like Othello, I guess it was. Like a variation of that. And as time went on... It turns out, so as time went on and people got more powerful computers, they found that they couldn't actually win in that game, because it seems like it turned out that the AI, the CPU player, got better the faster your computer was. Like, the faster the CPU was, the more moves in advance the CPU could project. And so if your computer was fast enough, the CPU player was, they say, actually unbeatable. So if you're playing this on DOSBox, you're probably going to want to slow down that processor when you get to that puzzle. That game was not actually in this version. I forgot to mention that when we were in the basement. That, well, all the puzzles are completely redone from the original. But that one, I did notice, was not here. Yeah, so all the puzzles completely revised. I mentioned that overall, the puzzles in this new version are easier than in the original, and I speculated that maybe the reason for that is because since you're wearing a VR headset, you can't actually, like, take notes. Like, getting out a notebook and writing stuff down would be, you know, inconvenient to try to do with a VR headset on. So I think probably you gotta try to make the puzzles a bit easier so that people don't need to actually write stuff down. I remember that was a complaint when Myst was ported to VR. The Myst VR port is much more of a straight port of real Myst. Like, they didn't really change any settings or puzzles or anything. It's just that game in VR. I played it. It's a good port, but a complaint that people had was that, hey, I can't actually, like, write down any notes while I'm wearing this headset, and the game doesn't have the capacity for that. And then later on, they added, in that Myst VR port, they added an in-game camera to address that, so you could, like, take pictures of things in the game and look through them as sort of a replacement for being able to take notes. But, like, something like that would be needed if you're going to make a hard puzzle game in VR. You need to have some sort of in-game capacity to be able to take pictures or take notes or some such thing. And this game doesn't have that. And I expect that's probably one reason why the puzzles are generally easier in this one. Also, they did have the system for finding coins and using the coins to solve the puzzles for you, just in case you couldn't do it. So they do give you a couple ways to get past the puzzles if they're too much, but they do make them easier in general. Aside from that, like I said, I enjoyed the game quite a bit. I'm sorry it's over so soon. I would like it to be a bit longer than this. But that is what we have. We have the story of the 7 guests and how they died on that night, and how the ghost of Tad had to play Stauf at his game to try to free his soul. I'm pretty sure this version expands a lot on the whole thing about the voices wanting to get into our realm. It's been a long time, but I feel like the original game... there was like a lot less of that kind of thing, if I remember right. I feel like they're really expanding on that here, that the spirits are the real villain. But as they say, the house remains standing, the boogeyman is never really gone, and so hopefully that might mean a sequel. But we don't have that now. What we do have is this, an excellent VR puzzle game with, some horror feel to it. I never really considered The Seventh Guest to be a horror game. It was sort of like a horror comedy, kind of. This game, I feel like, tries to be a little bit more horror-ish. I will say that wearing the headset while seeing FMV people stab each other to death, it feels a bit darker. It feels a bit grimier than playing the original game, I will say. I also do like the remixes of the music they've done. The music are covers of the original game, and they're sort of quieter and slower and in the background. I would have liked to have a bit more of that. I feel like the final game, it didn't have any music. I feel like that final game really could have benefited from having music happening in the background while we were doing that. Some dramatic music. There wasn't anything, though. Well, not many complaints that I have about the Seventh Guest VR. Overall, I liked it a lot, and I can only hope that we get a sequel. That if we get the 11th hour. The 11th hour is kind of funny. It's different. Like, they tried to make, I don't know, a game with maybe more modern sensibilities in terms of the character and story. Like, it's a lot more of a soap opera-ish story in terms of the characters and the scenes they have. I don't know how they're going. I don't know how they would adapt it to VR. I would be very interested in seeing them try. Well, I'm rambling now. I guess we don't have too much more to say, other than this has been the Seventh Guest VR. This has been the Stauf Mansion, and it's fun that I got to go back here after all of these years for a new adaptation of the old game. I'll say goodbye. This has been the Seventh Guest.